Hello and welcome back to Toxic Tutorials. Today I will show you how road markings are created. Isn't that exciting? There are many different ways of correctly and safely applying paint to streets. So let's get started. Let's start with the basics. All applications contain two main ingredients. First, you need a marking substance, which is usually white, although it can be other colors. Second, we need small reflexive glass beads. They reflect the light of headlights, making the markings so much easier to see. They also make up 7% of all marine microplastic. Whoops! Put both of these together and you have a rudimentary road marking. This first basic way of applying paint is called Type 1 application. However, it is really hard to see when it's raining, as a water film makes the beads lose their reflectiveness. This is why over 70% of European roads, and especially German roads, use Type 2 applications. Here, the markings protrude out of the street, making them visible. And they also make fun sounds that wake sleepy drivers up when they lose their grasp on the road. They also lead to more plastic pollution because the glass beads are bigger and directly exposed to traffic and worn down by friction, eventually entering the groundwaters and then the oceans. But safety first! Let's get into the details. In this video, I will show you the 4 main ways of applying road markings. Let's go! Okay, let's get started. The first type of road marking application are dispersions, or so-called water-based systems. They dry by coalescence and water evaporation and form a thin layer. They are the application type with the fewest impact on the environment, but also the one used the least. Most paints in Europe are so-called high solid paints. They are also sprayed on the road surface and dry when the solvent evaporates. They are very durable, but they contain volatile organic compounds that cause nausea, nose and throat discomfort, and headaches. Actually, they are on the average 3 times as toxic as water-based solutions. Oh well. And they also cause allergic skin reactions. But moving on to even more durable solutions. And this next one is really long-lasting. Cold plastics are sprayed on in a thick layer and solidified by chemical curing. Oh dear, while these substances are regularly classified as highly hazardous, the results are truly worth it. The final duroplastic polymer is so long-lasting, it can't even be recycled, and its removal leads to the exposure to heavy metals of humans and the environment alike. But don't worry. There's an even more effective and more long-lasting road marking method on the market. The method used on most European streets. Thermoplastics. Here the paint, is applied in a molten state and solidified by cooling off. And what a paint it is! Ask anyone conducting a life cycle assessment about road marking. It's not only highly toxic and contains substances classified as carcinogens, no! Its application also significantly contributes to the greenhouse effect. Of course, we cannot forget about the colors. Did you know that German middle-of-the-road markings were black from 1932 to 1938? Or that the European Union failed to ban red and yellow lead-based road paint despite pressure from environmental organizations? Lead sulfochromate yellow is a carcinogen that causes skin irritations and problems with fertility, as well as asthma reactions. And lead chromate molybdate sulfate red can cause organ damage, fertility issues, and cancer. However, both substances are still allowed in European road marking until 2023. How exciting! Thank you for watching Toxic Tutorials. I hope you learned a ton and are as excited about road markings as I am. See you next time!